Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past several days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis about 24 hours ago, and the decline continues. Things just got that much uglier. And I talked about this green line down here yesterday, down at 6,000 mark. And today it got down about as low as 6,100, so not quite there, but did get, I think we can all agree within the general vicinity of the 6,000 mark. And now what's interesting is, what's going on right now in terms of not only the volume, which you can see right now as I speak, the volume is very strong, but also in the world of charts, we would call this a hammer candle that is starting to form. So you have a higher volume plus a hammer candle. Now, does this mean it's guaranteed to bounce? I really wish trading was that easy, and I could say that because these two dynamics are occurring around this level of support, that a bounce will for sure happen. No such thing as for sure, but would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce over the next couple of days? No, that would not be shocking at all. So on that note, assuming that some sort of bounce does happen, the big question that, is not necessarily, some sort of discovery on my mind. I mean, a lot of people are going to be wondering this is, well, how does the price react around these levels of resistance, specifically that level right there at the 6,600 mark, which I've talked about before and talked about yesterday. That is going to be that definitely kind of first test of any sort of bounce, meaning if the price gets up there and then just gets totally rejected by it, well, at that point in time, yeah, that bounce really didn't have that much, strength behind it. On the flip side, if the price gets up there and just absolutely, cuts through it like a warm knife through butter, well, then here you go. That could be a sign that the bulls not only have some strength with the bounce, but are just gaining that much more momentum on the bounce itself. So even if you're watching this video, because remember, cryptos are open 24 hours, a day, even if you're watching this video, 18 hours from now, that first question you need to ask yourself is, well, where does the price stand in regards to 6,600? Because that's going to help you tell you whether or not this, hammer candle right now actually led to a bounce. And if so, how strong or how weak of a bounce did it actually lead to? On the flip side of things, though, 6,000 is still that key level. So again, if you're watching this, 18 hours from now and the price is, down below 6,000, well, they just take that as a sign that the bears, have just gain that much more momentum, and that this hammer candle that I'm talking about presently really didn't mean that much. So those two primary levels to keep an eye on over the next 24 hours until I'm back again: 6,600 as resistance and then 6,000 as support. But as I speak right now, like I said, interesting stuff going on with the hammer candle and high volume. So let's see if the bulls can get a bounce or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.